Well, good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Birdman Johnson. Today we're playing Kavernum. I'm actually looking forward to this. This is by I think a solo dev who goes by Bueno. You can see that there in the bottom left. This appears to be the only thing he's done, and I don't know much about this guy. Couldn't find any good information. I think he streams Valorant, but that's all I got. In any case, this goes for about $2 American on Steam full price, as is the case with most of the titles I play on this channel. I got it on sale for nothing. This should be right up my alley. I think this is a game about exploring an old Neolithic settlement and looking at cave paintings. As I've mentioned many times in the past, I have a bit of a background in anthropology, so that's very exciting. Alright, now this is supposed to be a horror game of some kind, so you're not going to get any content warnings unless I see something really heinous. I've got coffee. I hope you do too. Let's go poke around a cave. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Hey, so this is a real place. Okay, we're in Algeria at night. If we're at Tassili, then we're in southeast Algeria, right? Okay, do I have control? I can't thank the driver enough. Now let's explore this cave and find those paintings. Okay, so, oh, I have turned off my camera. Okay, I'm just checking we can crouch. We don't seem to be able to run or jump. So, if we're at Tassili Niger, my pronunciation is going to be terrible. That is the Plateau of Rivers in southeast Algeria. Neolithic settlement, like 10, 12,000 years old, something like that. Oh, I can zoom. No, I can't. I have to click and hold. That's weird. And there are like thousands of paintings here. It's a huge collection, so I'm actually really looking forward to this. Hey look, garbage. Neat. Even here on the edge of the Sahara, people are still dropping trash everywhere. Oh, okay, there we go. Tassili Niger is a mountain range and national park in southern Algeria, located in the east of the Sahara. The name Tassili Niger means Plateau of the Rivers, there you go, and refers to a vast plateau characterized by impressive rocks and steep cliffs. The area is particularly famous for its unique rock paintings and engravings, which are among the oldest and most important works of art known to mankind. They offer valuable insights into the prehistoric culture of the Sahara and the development of human civilizations. We've been making art about as long as we've had the capacity to do so, as far as we can tell. And the more we poke around, the more old art we find. Like, here we go, right here. Check this out. One of the mountains of Tassili Niger. Some kind of horrible monster. Now, I actually don't recall what any of the paintings look like off the top of my head, so I don't know if this is accurate or not. I wish we could jog. Oh wait, we can. Just not real fast. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess enjoy a pleasant walk through this dark cave with me. Very Outlast vibes here. And actually, if I may make a note on the game design, I appreciate that there's that drone going on in the background. That the silence would actually be really aggravating, and it would force me to have to put in my own soundtrack. Oh, okay, we do have a battery life here. The painters must have had a deep relationship with their artworks. They were not merely decorative pictures, but rather something spiritual or magical. A lot of assumptions that can be made about cave paintings and about prehistoric art in general. We make a lot of assumptions, and I'm not going to say those assumptions are necessarily baseless, But the fact is, we don't know why they painted these things. There's nobody around to tell us. They didn't write it down. So we can assume some kind of spiritual significance or ritual significance. Eat or be eaten, the law of nature. But we don't really know. I would like to know more about this. Okay, it is actually super annoying that I can't just zoom in and out freely. But that's fine. What's this now? I wonder what's on the other side. Well, oh, I can just push these out of the way. Okay, hang on. Is there anything over here, first of all? Right mouse button, grab and throw. Oh. No, just pick up and examine. Premium beer. And then we can just calmly put it down. So I can't actually throw anything. Cigarette butts, of course. Of course. Well, if you're going to smoke indoors in a ancient site, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I guess back in this rocky corner is an okay place to do it. Still, don't. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. I probably should not be going in here. And actually, that's kind of the great tragedy of these archaeological sites, is that really people should not be going in here. It's bad for the site. You know, scientists are careful. Of course, many bad scientists have done damage to sites on their own, not to mention the indignities visited upon them by the general public. But going into these places is how we learn about them. So here we go. I will say this is very nice set design. I'm quite enjoying the atmosphere. Okay, what's this now? Hey, that's the guy from the title screen. I don't seem to be able to interact with this at all. In fact, that's as close as I can get to it. Alright, let's go say hi to our friend here. I don't want to be mean, but you're really ugly. Listen, man, they were not painting in golden hour lighting down here, okay? Probably smudge pots or something. Maybe a real torch. I don't see any evidence of, like, a fire pit in here. Okay. What's that? I was wondering if there was going to be a monster. Okay, well, let's go have a look. It's probably just the wind. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Forgetting my survival instincts, let's stick to the wall. Does our guy have, like, a severe limp? I think the description said our name's Winston. Well, that's what I'm going to call him anyway. Okay, the barricades are still where I left them. What's that? A corpse? Oh, it's a dog. Oh, it's a fennec. Did you follow me into the cave? What happened to you? Best case scenario, it soiled itself and fell asleep. We should probably leave. Is the driver still waiting for us? Let's hustle in the direction of the entrance. Okay. Hello, what's this? Oh, this is the this is the signboard that we passed on the way in. Okay, well, the moon's still there. I've waited so long for this, I can't just leave now. Okay, so, alright, we need to just hustle on back in. That's cool, that's fine. Not like it takes us a long time to walk anywhere, even with the hustle key held down. I'm not going to call it the run key. To call this running is a little generous. Oh yeah, I have coffee. I have something I could be doing while I'm running. Watch me get jumped while I don't have my other hand free. Very cool. Not so many paintings as you might expect, given that there are supposed to be thousands of them in here, but, you know, I don't blame the developer for not absolutely crowding the walls with cave paintings. Okay, so we need to go back in here. I guess this is the only way to go. Perhaps something else will open for us soon? Keep your eyes open. Okay, maybe there's no monster. Well, something had to kill that fox. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's really not good. And there's a ladder now. Hey, wait a second. Hey, wait a second. Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Cave paintings don't just get up and walk away. Yep, go on. Is it possible for me to run out of battery? Seems like it's going to take a long time. Okay, well now we're down here. Actually kind of disappointed by the lack of paintings. I can't offer commentary on something that doesn't exist. Well, that's not true. I can commentate on anything, just watch. Okay, narrow crevice to squeeze through, always a good sign. What is this place? That's a very good question. This... I don't know what to do with this information. Oh, these are graves. What am I saying? Huh. These are not Neolithic burials, though. I mean, the holes with the rocks over them are fine. It's these very cleanly cut pieces of wood that I have a problem with. Uniformly cut as well. Yeah, look at that. Oh, the site's been occupied off and on for like 10,000 years. Somebody could have buried a bunch of dead people here. Why did my camera turn off? That is an excellent question. Should I turn it back on? Looks like. Okay, I was expecting a jump scare. Well, we saw that this is long and straight. Huh? Hang on. Hello? Okay. That's probably fine. There's actually a big old gap in the door there, so we should be able to see anything coming through. Also, it's still unlatched. Alright, whatever. Let's get out of here. I feel like we're running a little faster now. Yep, okay. Should we turn around? I shouldn't have jumped into that well. No kidding! I don't see anything. Doesn't mean there's nothing back there to see. Oop, we'll just close the door behind us, just to be safe. Oh, and the latch just phases on through the rock. Fantastic. Okay. 3 ways to go. We go left. Oh, hello. Oh, that's... Huh, can't tell how big that is. The only way to freedom is to destroy the properties of evil. My, how philosophical. Oh, and okay. The arm and the skull are gone. Very well. Continue following the left-hand wall. I think we all know how to solve mazes by now. Of course, that's assuming the dev hasn't pulled some trickery. Why do I have a zoom function? Like, I'm just wondering if our battery is draining naturally over time or if it's scripted to drain at certain points. It's going to take a long time to get to 0, though. Okay, what do we got here? Is that a skull? It's a skull. That's made into a torch. There's also a flashlight that I would love to take. Oh, what? What? Okay. Can I have that flashlight? Just reach through the bars and grab it. At least turn it off. Alright, I guess we're done here. I would say don't tamper with the site, except that fire. I don't think that fire lives here normally. There's someone or something else down here, and they are interfering with the site. So, as a good archaeologist, it behooves us to do something about it. Yeah, there's a fire. This is not where I personally would choose to build a fire. But hey, whatever helps you survive the night, I guess. Okay. Ooh, a note. And a door that we don't seem to be able to open. Maybe after we read this. They will stay here forever. Who's they? Are we they? Okay, yeah, don't seem to be able to mess with that. So, turn around. There, that looks promising. We'll go that way. I mean, we're going to keep following the left-hand wall is what we're going to do. But I assume eventually that will take us everywhere we need to go. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, why are there so many of them? Alright, moving on. No, they're not actually big enough to put a person in. That doesn't mean you can't put a person in them. Now, who or what is down here with us? That is the question I would like answered. But not until a dramatically appropriate moment. Oh, there's no way this thing's getting reception down here. Alright. Seems to be all we can do with it. So, whoever else is down here, probably just spelunkers, or hey, we can activate the door from here. I'm not going to risk breaking the game, though. Probably just tourists, spelunkers. There's a good chance they're looking to break a chunk out of the scenery and take it with them, which you should not do, by the way. There are historical sites that eventually governments are going to have to close off to the public because people can't be trusted not to break chunks off of the temple steps or whatever. That's a gigantic skeleton. Every culture on the planet has stories about giants. It's just one of those things people talk about. Okay, that's where we just were. That and hairy men, like Bigfoot. Okay, there's the other side of the cage pile. There's the hand we saw before, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Everything will collapse. No, thank you. We are in a cave. I would like for nothing to collapse. Hang on. Can I turn this over? Yes, but there's nothing on the back. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I was expecting those to disappear, because that's what happened last time. Hard to tell if we're making progress. If we're supposed to, what was it, break the signs of evil? Okay, yep, here's another one of these. Alright, this is what we were looking at from the other side. Evil is undying. Well, what do you think of this? Yeah, that's what I thought. What are we doing? What is happening here? Do we get to know? I have no idea where we are. But that's fine, it's actually not necessary for me to know that. Okay, this is too tidy to not be man-made, or I think it would be extremely improbable for this to be a naturally occurring cave system at this point, but I also don't see how the Neolithic occupants could have made this. I mean, maybe just with a heck of a lot of time and effort. Hang on, I heard a torch crackling. Or maybe just the rocks shifting? Well, in any case, stick to the plan. The plan is good. The plan will get a... Okay, I did hear a torch. Alright. I bet this is the last one, then. Hi! Crunch! Oh, that one we just tilted gently to the side. Okay. Well, this is a cage. This one's definitely big enough to put a person in. Several people, in fact, if you don't like them very much. Hope I didn't miss anything and I'm still going the right way. Oh, hang on, there's something over there. Maybe? Ah, there's a door. Okay. Okay, we're back here with the giant skeleton. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Maybe, possibly, hard to say. Hang on, there's a door here. Oh, that's the door we used to get into this passage. I think this is the way we came in initially. Is there any reason to go back down here? Because otherwise my only recourse is to just keep following the wall and hope for the best. Oh. Okay, we cannot go back any further. Alright, back this way. It's okay, we're getting there. I'm fighting some kind of, like, upper leg cramp right now. I'm not entirely sure why, but if I suddenly cry out in pain and cut the video, that's why. Alright, so... okay, hang on. Did I just see? I did. Okay. Did we go this way? We must have. Right, okay. Right, close that. That's how we got in here. Okay. Yeah, there's that. So this is the only way to freedom is to destroy the properties of evil. But we can't go back where we came from, so what we need must be in here somewhere. So the only way I know how to find that is to do exactly what we just did. So bear with me for a minute. Probably several minutes. Let's see, because all that's down here is this, yes? Yes, all that's down here is this. The flashlight we cannot take because it is just set dressing. Possibly belongs to whoever was on the other end of that radio call. There is somebody else down here is the point. Are they the ones that discarded all the garbage and cigarettes? If so, if they're still alive when we find them, I will be thrashing them myself. Like, I shouldn't have to say this. Be respectful of the historic sites, okay? They may not matter to you, but they are important. This is the problem I have with a lot of things, is people don't really respect the existence of things. Okay, we have a new door open. Everything is just there for them to gawk at. They don't really care about its existence. It's like going to the zoo. You know, people look at the animals, but they don't really think of them as living creatures that are having experiences, something that's actually important and meaningful. They just see them as a thing to stare at. I can see the daylight. Can you? It was the middle of the night when we came in here. I doubt we've been down here long enough. Alright, hold it together, buddy. You hear that? We're about to have some excitement. Anyway, the point is, if I'm here and I see you here, and you're like scraping some of the paint off the wall, I'm gonna bury you in the desert and leave you for the wildlife. Can we stand up? No, there's not enough room to stand up. I'd be scrabbling on all fours like Golem at this point. Personally. We are actually getting closer, right? It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, we're getting closer to something. I don't think that's daylight. I do not think that is daylight. Yeah, and where's the guy from the wall? I think I'm just hallucinating now. No, this is happening. Oh, that is the guy. Okay, great. Fantastic. Well, hey there. You look happy to see us. Hello. Oh, well, that's an orb of mystical energy hovering in the air. Oh, I touched it. Oh, no. It's not over. It's real. Okay, bridges. Does it matter which one I take? Let's go this way. Stop crying. Stop it. That's not helping. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. Oh! Huh. Okay, let's try a different bridge. Oh no. That's probably fine, right? I mean, legitimately, what's the worst that can happen, right? We die? You... Roman alphabet? Huh. Let's see, this is Algeria, right? So the French must have been here. V. Is there one of these I'm supposed to be interacting with? What word am I supposed to be spelling? There's no O in Kavernum. There's no V in Bueno. D? D as in D. Oh, okay. Something happened. Something happened. Our battery is at 90%. We better hurry. Yep, just turn the camera off. Why is that even an option? R? Okay. No, so it looks like we do have to do these in a certain order, and they will not activate unless it's the right letter. So we just have to keep making a circuit of all these bridges until we get it right. Now that's a little tedious, but it will work. There we go. D, E, D, E as in E. It's probably not the O. Indeed it is not. Let us continue. Is the V? It's not going to be the U, is it? Two vowels in a row does seem unlikely. Okay. Maybe it doesn't spell a word. Maybe it's just letters, but I bet the V is the correct one. Oh, 89%. We better get a move on. Yep, it's the V. Dev. V as in V. I'm gonna try continuing to go around in a circle. Hang on, what letter is this? That's the D. Devour. 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 Okay. Should I be spelling the word devour in this blood cave as the mystical orb watches over me? This seems like a bad idea. Where was the R? I was just there, wasn't I? Fortunately, we don't have to cross the bridge to see the letters. That would be so tedious. And this walking speed is bad enough. I mean, walking speed's a hard thing for game development. Too slow and too fast are both bad. What is happening? What is happening, for that matter, actually, in fact? Help me, I'm begging you. God didn't tell you to come into the spooky cave. You chose this. Well, you didn't choose this, probably. Cave-in? Oh, Woodsville, New Hampshire, USA. Well. Winston, wake up! Breakfast is ready. Winston's not here. We're going to the church. I'd like you to come with us. He's got an unplugged microwave just sitting in his room. Honey, I've been worried about you lately. Oh, he's not here, is he? You're not behaving as usual. Old pizza box. Winston, are you there? Yeah, Winston's not here. Oh, hello. Oh, and that's it. Okay. Interesting. Did his family not know that he had left New Hampshire and gone to Algeria? That's a heck of a trip to make without anybody knowing. All right. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I do wish that the cave paintings had been a lot more relevant. Oh, yeah, thank you for playing my first game. Well, thank you for designing it. And we're kicked back to the menu. Yeah, not bad. Very far from being the worst thing we've ever played on the channel. I'll give it a 7 of 10. You know, good, not great. I would have liked more. I will be looking forward to more from this developer. And I encourage all of you watching this to do a little research, look into cave paintings. Any cave paintings, really. They're all fascinating and significant in the history of human development, you know. Art is important, and history is crucial. I like that. All right. I think that's going to do it for today. Anyway, yeah, that was cool. I encourage you to pick up the game on sale, support this indie developer. Shoot, spend the whole $1.99 if you feel like it. And we'll see what else this guy comes up with. In any case, hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks, as always, to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel. Because you count too. Every view counts. I looked at my analytics recently. My viewership is roughly half subscribers and half non-subscribers, which is phenomenally good, actually, for YouTubers. So, hey, thanks. We'll be back here next week with some more horror content. Dwarf Fortress on Mondays. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out. If you want, you know. It's there. Feel free to consume it. I appreciate every view I get. And for that matter, let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me play on this channel, or any kind of content in general. I'm open to suggestions as far as that goes, and I'd also like to know if there's anything on your channel that you think I need to see. A few of the developers of the games I've played are subscribed to me, and that continues to astonish me. I don't know. I got nothing else. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. I'll see you folks next week. Until then, be nice to historical sites. Birdman out.